Establishing battlefield control, standby. Hello Brigadiers, Haywire here. Brushtail Command has launched an adventure beacon. We will be joining up with the fleet momentarily, please find a comfy seat and strap in for adventure. Make sure to rally up by activating the roll call beacon in your channel redeems. For your safety, remain seated with the doors closed, keeping your hands, arms, feet, legs, tails, and wings inside while the adventure is in motion. Diagnostics in progress. Timer, set. Loaf Quest, online. PokeCare, ready. Troll and Roll, armed. Grand Mining Facility, running. Token Shop, open. Submines, operational. Diagnostics complete, everything's green. Safety checks are cleared. This adventure is ready to depart. Get ready. We are launching in 3, 2, 1. Good luck, have fun, Brigadiers.
Oh wait, you have to press that button to lower the music. Ah. Hi everyone, welcome on in. Happy Pizza Friday Eve. Luna, hello. How are you doing? Wolfinator, hi. Shinobi, I will take all that and hug it. Happy birthday. Wait, whose birthday? Today's your birthday, Wolfinator. Happy birthday. Can we get some happy birthday and hearts in the chat for Wolfinator? That's awesome. I didn't even know it was your birthday. How is everybody doing, by the way? Welcome everybody. So I feel like I'm a bit rusty. I was like trying to scramble to get everything together, and I was like, crap, I don't have the rev sheet up. We're gonna be doing a lot of art tonight, but Luna, I see you in the chat. Are you down to do our gym battle? We might be doing a gym challenge first to lead things off. I was waiting for you to go live. Oh, well, I hope today has been amazing for you, Wolf. Did you have any birthday cake or anything like that? I've been squeezed. Oh, calzone, those are good. Those are good torso area draws. Yeah, for some reason I kind of feel bad. I told Ro that we're gonna be working on their 1 hour Fursona sketch, and then I double checked my like calendar on what we're doing today. It's not a 1 hour Fursona sketch. It's a street sketch, because Ro won the January street sketch way back when. So yeah. Oh, and with it not being a 1 hour Fursona sketch, I don't have to have story mode on. I can't connect to the internet? Oh no, Luna. Well, let me know if you can. If not, I don't want to pressure you or anything. We can save it for next Thursday. Check out my art. Okay, we will go and check out some art. Okay, let me go. I need to get back to our Discord, dude. I feel like I haven't been here. Oh, you guys are posting the eclipse pictures in our Reddit wing, dude. That's awesome. I love that. Sorry, I'm just going through. I'm going through and I'm just making sure that hello? Do more clips. Sorry, where's... Oh my god, I am... Okay, there's our art wing. Dude, I leave for a convention and I come back and I forget everything. Wow. Okay, hang on. Ken, where... Wait, Ken, which piece is yours? Oh, what you're about to see took me 2 weeks on and off work. Ooh. Oh, right there. Oh my god, I'm such a dork. I needed to scroll down like a couple and then. Okay, this is cool. Let's what is this? Monitor 2? Look at how these came out. I love these. So are they all onions? They look like they're onions. I think these are all onion knights. Huh. Just posted it. Wow, this guy looks like he's part garlic or ginger. One of the two. Wow, Ken, these came out amazingly. They almost, this guy particularly looks like he could be from Cuphead. Looks like maybe a Cuphead boss. Glaceon, Rookion, Templeon, and Bonds Mincion. But they're, am I correct in that they're all based off of like onions? Shifty! Thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. 16 months, that's more than 15! That is amazing, Ken. Thank you so much for sharing. I was gonna make a king size Mincion with a crown, and he was gonna be all fat, but I went with a mobster who's gonna make you an Aubrey. You can't refuse. Oh my goodness. Well, thank you for sharing. I know, speaking of sharing, provided I don't forget, I may have a preview for you guys. I am nearing, we're very close now to our new alert system. So close. And I may give you guys a sneak peek on the, well, you'll see if we get to the preview. And don't worry, Panda, it's nothing animated. I'm just gonna show the concept art that I showed you like weeks ago. But yeah, we are closing in on our new alert system, and I cannot wait to debut it. The new alerts look phenomenal. They sound phenomenal. They are so much better. They're so much better than the our current alerts. Like, they just blow our current alerts out of the water. It's like, I can't wait to show you guys. I was working on the foundation of the alerts all day today. Also, the place on Mince, Onion, and Minion. Oh. Yeah, because I was like, mince. That sounds like minced onions. Sort of wordplay that Nintendo comes up with either Mario enemies or Pokemon. That's true. Like Klefki. Oh, wait. Is this... Dude, didn't we just hear this song? Or am I going insane? Oh, because I don't have rent. Oh, okay. Hang on. I got this. Yeah. I was like, dude, I'm pretty sure we just heard Ends battle. Oh, wait. Hang on. The music ticker's not on. There we go. Now you guys can see what music's playing. So it felt perfect. Dragonil! Hello! How are you doing? How have you been? I've been great. We're gonna be doing some art tonight. We might be postponing the gym challenge till next Thursday. Hopefully someone challenges you to that. Well, we were gonna have a challenge tonight, but there's been some technical difficulties on the challenger side, and I don't want to put any pressure on her, so if we need to postpone it till next Thursday, that's not a problem whatsoever. Zelda, hi! But yeah, like what a wild week. I'm a technical difficulty doggo. Hello. How are you doing? Yeah, so like I was saying, for those just getting in, might have a preview of our just a very tiny little preview of our new raid alerts, our new alerts. I have been working diligently the past week, and the week before that, before MCFC, on creating new alerts for our channel. I am happy to report that all of the alerts are animated. They are completely done with the animations segment. The only thing that is barring me from debuting these new beautiful alerts is hooking them up to OBS and Haywire Sammy Core. Once the I get the plug-in and the Christmas lights light up and everything is looking golden, then we'll be able to debut. I am planning, I'm hoping to get a lot done tomorrow before work. Not saying that we're gonna debut the alerts tomorrow during tomorrow's stream. It's a possibility, but I think I might need the weekend just to make sure that all the connectors are connected. You can postpone it to next week. Okay, Luna, we'll postpone it to next week. Because like I said, and this goes for anybody who challenges me, if there's like technical, like never feel like stressed. Being like, oh man, I was supposed to battle Sen tonight. No. I like, this is supposed to be something fun and casual. Like if you need to postpone it, I have no problem. Panda, thank you for 35 months. Oh my goodness, Panda, dude, I swear. Well, I can't talk about it, but we're gonna have a special, once all of the alerts are up and running, I'm gonna have to do a special stream because I'm implementing new ranking systems, like ranking titles for our Brushtail Brigade. So you know how it's like, oh, you're a new follow, oh my goodness, you are now a Brushtail recruit. And some of you guys might not even know this, but like we have a basic a title system where it's like, oh, if you're a follower, you're a Brushtail recruit. If you are a subscriber, you're a Brushtail general. Mods are Brushtail vanguards. And I have like a small list. It's like 9 different titles we're deprecating most of those titles for like a giant new list. So you're gonna get a new title every time your subscriber badge goes up. Janitor rank 3, let's go. Maybe if people want to see it, I'll let you know. Take her place if she doesn't mind. Wait. Dragon Eel, did you... I can't remember. Were you... Did you redeem another gym challenge? Oh. Dragon Eel, did you ever answer any of my... Oh, wait. Dragon Eel, what was the card art that you wanted on your... So I haven't given you your badge yet. He challenged you right after I did. But I'm excited to see your new alert, Sen. Panda, did I show you the animated preview before MCFC? I can't remember. I think I did. Oh, wait, Dragon Eel. Hang on. Flip, I don't have you down. It did, but the artist isn't responding. Oh. Okay. Let's see how it is. Panda, I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure you were there. I don't remember who I showed. Like, I know I showed Taylor. But I know when I showed the preview, I was like half asleep. And I'm sorry. Yes, okay, you did see him. Okay. Curses! Flip. Anyways. I did, but the artist I'm trying to contact isn't responding. I see. Forgetting. I don't forget, Panda. I just forget in general. Calzone, I'm gonna put you into a pot of spaghetti. At point, I would like to say I just use the same art as the card. Okay, so Dragon Eel, answer me this. Saturnized friendship in a nutshell. Make sure it's well seasoned. Well, you're the seasoning. Okay, wait. So Dragon Eel, remind me. Did you redeem? Cause like, I know you redeemed the first one, but did you ever redeem a second one? I'm trying to remember if you redeemed a second one, because if you did, idiot me didn't put it down. Okay. I've seen them. I was gonna make a joke before Calzone, but I stopped myself. That would have been too mean. I sometimes hate, yeah, we never fought again. Okay. Second gym challenge. Okay, so then I guess we'll get started with that then. Let me like move us over. We're gonna see like Streamception here. Okay. So let's do... I don't mind. I do! Okay, so we need this. We need... Here, hang on, give me a second. Okay. Let me do this. Okay, perfect. Phoenix, hello. How are you doing? Okay, so let me open up Violet. Oh, we should probably change the I guess that's not true. Sometimes I mind, but 90% of the time I don't. Well, I mind like 90% of the time. Because I hate forgetting things. You can collect platinum points. Okay, well, can I collect platinum points later? Also, guys, can you hear the game audio? Well, I mean, there's no game audio at the present, but... Phoenix, you awesome sweet bean! Oh my god, that's an alert that I need to upgrade to eventually. Okay, so you say... Oh, and guys, we're giving away a street sketch for March, the month of March. So exclamation mark raffle in the chat. Wait, why does it still say February? No, 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 it's supposed to say March. I fixed that. Oh, wait, no, I didn't save it. Okay, well, now we'll say March. What are your con stories? Oh, we will be getting to con stories for sure. First, I just want to make sure that everything is working and the raffle is working. And the game audio is working. Okay. Let me actually stop the playlist for a brief momento. Offline mode? No, connect to the internet. Communicating. You got the DLC? I don't have the DLC yet. I need to purchase it. I have the gift cards for it. I just haven't got off my lazy butt and purchased. Okay, we're gonna raise up the volume. What's a street sketch? Oh, that's a good question, Kelzone. I got this. I got you, fam. So the street sketch. Sorry, I just like blind anybody watching this in the dark. I just like blinded you with science. Okay, street sketch. So it's kind of like this. I'm a really huge fan of like the loosey goosey like sketch appeal of art, and so the street sketch kind of embodies that. Where what you'll get is let's see, what do I say here? One high res spray paint colored headshot street sketch, and then also a PNG without background. So it's kind of reminiscent of the 90s a little bit with the background and everything. So it's this loosey goosey line work. As you can see here, even though it's a little bit small. Can I like, how do I, what is it, the plus button, right? It's like Alt plus or something, or Control plus. Aha, there we go. I knew it was something. Okay, so this is a little bit better. So the line work is kind of sketchy. Albeit it doesn't look like it. It looks like it's pretty. I try to make it look pretty solid. We cleaned it up and whatnot. Oh my goodness, Trevor's high. Well, let's try drinking it now. Well, that's dumb. Well, I was right. It was dumb. I hated that. I was like, why even have this as an option in the game? It was so dumb. I'm like, are you really gonna just blow me up and destroy half my HP? Such a troll thing. Trevor's hi. How was Fortnite? We're going over some art right now. So yeah. So this is our street sketch. Um, originally it was just originally I just did the line work, but I was like, you know what? Let's get like a spray paint. Let's get a spray paint coloring going on. So I added that's when I upgraded the headshot sketch to the street sketch, because I colored in with like a spray paint kind of a brush. Also, your raid thingy is shorter now. Yes, Calzone. So I made it so that um if you've raided to me before, it doesn't give the welcome message of like, hey, we're the Brushtail Brigade. And then it does that little like channel trailer thing. Um and yeah, so it cuts out like a minute to 2 minutes. Um but if you're brand new, like you've never raided the channel before, it'll do all three parts. It'll do the Mario Galaxy, the random clip, and then the welcome. This is who we are. Um, nice. Yeah, and then we still have the story mode raid. So we have this thing, Calzone, here, where if I turn, which we're gonna be doing, we're gonna turn on story mode here in a little bit when we battle up against Dragoneel. Um, so story mode is a special mode on our stream where if we're doing something very story intensive or something that can't be paused, um, then it'll change up the raid alert entirely. So it'll be like a little like raid alert bar up on the top of the screen where nothing is like obscured. And that's our story mode raid alert. And then when we shut it off, it goes back to the raid experience. I still can't spoke. Yeah, there's I can't spoke right. Anyways, so that's our street sketch. And that's what we're going to be working on tonight. We have a street sketch we're doing for our January raffle, and we're also doing our March raffle, which was also a street sketch. So, um, get your name into the hat now. Oh, we're in a we're in a flippin' ad. Dragon Cat, hello, how are you doing? Welcome. Alright, well, it's good that we're getting the ad out of the way. Now. Okay, so you're now connected to the internet. Ooh. Oh my god. Okay, online mode. I'm okay, how are you? I'm doing great. I haven't been online in a long time because I went to MCFC this year. Had a complete blast. I'll talk more about that when we're done with this gym challenge. We've got a gym challenge tonight. We're gonna be battling Dragoneel. I actually have three. I have three on the bat, like in queue. So I've got Dragoneel, I've got Luna, and we haven't seen Jadeite. I hope Jadeite is doing good. Silver, hello. Golden State FurCon the same weekend. I know. I was so sad that they were the same weekend. But welcome back, everybody, from ad jail. Playtendo, hello. How are you doing? Alex, hello! Did you just take out Just Add Water? Yeah, do you like it? Alex, that's our little ad jail, our ad jail minigame. It's called Just Add Water. And how you play it is, if you go into ad jail and you see food ad, you can report it in our channel redemptions, and it tallies up points. If you removed it? No. Oh, shoot, is it not working? Is it not working again? Hang on. Oh. Dude, I don't know why it's been giving me issues. Alright, where's my just add water? Channel points. Just add water. I don't know why it's... Oh! Let me double check to make sure. Give me a second. It might have something to do with score, ad check. If ad check is 0. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Hang on. No, that's... Okay. I will double check. I'll double the next ad break, guys. I'll see if the report ad is active. Maybe it just hiccuped. But yeah, Arson, hello. How are you doing? I didn't. What isn't working? I didn't see ads, but I'm not sure. Well, we'll check it. We'll check it. To see if the reporting is active. Nico, hello. Thank you for the tier 1 sub for 8 heckin' months. I hope you have been amazing. Have an amazing time, you sweet bean. I also got myself a 3D model. Oh my god, I gotta see it. I've gotta see it. Okay, so an ad break just played. I'm ready to go. So let's get this shindig started. Let me actually do something really quickly. Scarlet Violet. Okay, so I changed the game. So Poke Portal. All right, Dragon Eel. Oh, we should probably go to, hang on, the gym challenge. So gym challenger. Who's today's gym challenger? Dragon Eel. How do I spell your name again? Okay, there it is. Gym challenger, Luke Karn. Dragon Eel. God, I hope I spelled that right. Luke Karn. Dragon. Yeah. If I didn't, then profile picture isn't gonna show up. But hopefully I did that right. Okay, what is their nickname? We'll do Luke Karn, since most people know you as Luke Karn. Alright, we're here in the Pokemon Gym Stadium. Look at the crowd that came out tonight. Alright, so there's Dragon Eel, the gym challenger. Taylor with the raid! Oh my god! Taylor, hello! How are you doing? Collude! Taylor, how was, Shay, hi! How are you doing? I'm good. Football! Collude. How was fursuit making? For those who don't know, Taylor is, a resident fursuit maker. He is amazing at it. The cute spay raid! Yes! So how was it? I was overly productive. Let's go. So how many hand paws did you get through? 4! I was working on Union's head and I ended up being way too efficient. I'm stuck waiting on my printer. Oh no. Well, I guess that's a good problem to have. So you guys are joining at a good time. We've got a gym challenge tonight by the one and only Lucarn Dragoneel. He is going to be challenging me for my gym badge tonight. For those who are coming in, don't know, I am an ice gym leader. I have my own badge. And if you defeat me in a gym challenge, then I award you a digital copy of my gym badge on a digital Pokemon-esque card with your profile picture on it, signifying that you defeated me in a gym challenge. Drop a Twitter, Taylor, eyes. Oh, Calzone wants your Twitter. Yeah, Taylor, drop them Twitter URLs. Give no, hello, welcome on in. All right, let's do link battle. We're doing a set link code. Same link code as always. But Gimno, thank you so much for the resub for 4 heckin' months. Flair, hello. I don't have any of my suits on Twitter. Oh, Taylor, you should get some suits on. Shay, thank you for joining the Brushtail Brigade. Congratulations and welcome on in. I hope you're doing phenomenal this beautiful Pizza Friday Eve. All right, so let's get started here. We're gonna search for a single battle target, Dragoneel, whenever you're ready. A server communication has occurred. Okay. Luna, is this the communication error that you were running into earlier? I thought I was already following. Shay, that don't even sweat it. Okay, there's Dragoneel.
Played letterberries. D.
D. Turns out my team that I usually play with can only be played in Sword and Shield. Well, Flair, if you ever want to challenge me, I will. I will fight you in Sword and Shield. That's not a big deal. Participating team. We've got our ice team here. Yep. Preparations completed. I know I need to actually post there. I also need to finish that gallery page, right? Yes, Taylor, you do. You got a Discord or Telegram? I can show you some pictures of my suits. Yeah, Kelzon, you have both, right? I have a challenge rules question for you. Absolutely, Alex. What's the inquiry? How's the game volume, by the way? Is it pretty good? All right, let's do it. I'm done. We're going in. Are you guys ready? Would you allow a 2v1 where 2 people go up against you? How would that work? All right, we kick it off with Kingdra, my Ninetales. Alright, so it is snowing, so we are gonna cast Aura Veil for the defense. I usually start with the defensive play anyways. I know the weaknesses of my ice types very well, and I want to shore up any potential Rain Dance. Forgot about that. Okay. We're gonna try confusing the Kingdra. Oh, the Kingdra is faster, and it is very powerful. Alright, we move on to the next Pokemon. It has Iron Head, so that's scary. what is... Iron Head is like... Alright, you know what? I'm gonna see what happens with my Cryolith. Alright, Flip, I'm actually forgetting what Amnesia does. It's a special defense, right? I'm gonna go with the stat damage. Wave Crash with water, with it raining? Okay. Recoil. Alright. Okay, Wave Crash. Avoided the attack, let's go! Alright, cool. We got one out. Unofficial Pokemon, dude, Calzone, when I get the opportunity, I have an idea. Oh, is this that bridge thing again? I think that's a bridge thing again. I'm gonna try Avalanche and see. Okay, it is that bridge thing again. This thing I know hurts. And it's wild that it gets to do that twice. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna chance it. We're gonna flip a coin. We're gonna Chocobo Sam it. Wait, there's a Pokemon that's just a bridge? Yeah. Alright, we're gonna chance this. Oh man. Alright. Neko! Hello, Neko. Alright, we're gonna Chocobo Sam it again. Bam! Alright. Coolio. Quarcy's in the hot tub again? Yes, I am. Disgusting. See, that's all my Ice Soul is Lady Luck. Synchro, hello, how are you doing? Alright, so we got rid of the heavy hitter. That's the guy that sweeped me last time. Alright, we're gonna try Confuse Ray. What I want to do is I want to do Recover, then Substitute, and then Sheer Cold again. And we're gonna try to sweep that way. Alright. Confused. Hit itself in its confusion. Perfect. This is a white hot battle, baby. Let's go. We're going to use Substitute next. Recover after that. And then we're just gonna toss the Sheer Colds. Boom, 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 boom. Alright. This is looking pretty solid right now. I see this combo. Yeah, everything about my Cryogonal is all sheer luck. That's the gimmick of my Cryogonal. Okay. HP restored. We're back in green health. We're gonna fire off close combat. Ooh. Super effective. At this point, let's just go for another Sheer Cold. Cause I feel like close combat. Yeah, let's just try another Sheer Cold. Let's see what happens. It's all good, it's all good. If we get another confused hit. Okay, close combat. It's fine. That's totally fine. Cryogonal did exactly what I needed it to do. So good job, you deserve a rest. Come back to the ball. Alright, so half my team is down. Let's do my Glaceon. Doodle, hello, welcome on in, everybody. You guys are in the midst of a gym leader battle right now. Welcome on in. We returned the ball. Wait, where you got Sherlock Holmes, The Awakened? Oh my goodness. But welcome on in, everybody. We are currently being challenged. I am the Brushtail Brigade Ice Gym Leader. Ooh, nasty. And I am being challenged by one of our Brushtail Brigadiers. We're being challenged by Lucario Dragoneel. Exclamation mark cheer in the chat to get the hype going. Sherlock meets spooky Eldritch stuff. It's fun. Ooh. All right. So I'm going to risk it for the biscuit. I'm sending out my AD carry. He is my DPS champ, my Weavile. I'm hoping that I can get... Oh, Ice Shard goes first every time. And this dragon has reduced its own defensive capabilities. This should take it out with relative ease. Alright. But I hope you guys are doing amazing from Doodle's raid. Welcome on in. My name is Sen. I'm currently donning the Ice Gym Leader cap right now. And then we're gonna get into some ooh, let's go Night Slash. Then we're gonna get into some art afterwards. 80 carry. Oh, this thing is faster. Oh my god, this thing is faster. Alright. Sounds like a fun night. Oh, it's gonna be a blast. And we might have I might have a preview for you guys for our new raid alert, or sorry, our new alert system. I'm in the process of getting a new alert bundle together. Sending out pics to distract the opponents. That's right. Because see, I come from League of Legends background, so, but AD being after, yeah, I get it. Okay. Crit hit, that was good. I think this thing is 4 times weak against ice, so I'm gonna try an Ice Shard to kick it off first. Oh! There's a terrestrialization involved. Alright. I'm still gonna go first, but I don't know anymore if I'm gonna be able to one-shot this thing. Ouch and yikes. My poor soul. My damage dealer is out for the count. Alright. Losing some of its HP. That must mean it has... Okay, shit. I will get the hydrate once we're done with this match. Alright, so this is it. This is my last Pokemon, and it has to go up against 3 others. So let's just do it. If my Cloyster is faster, which it's not, that's fine. Lockjaw. Oof. Ooh, oof. Big oof. Okay, it's fine. Neither can... That's fine. So this should be able to take it out. If my Cloyster can be faster than the 2 other Pokemon, I have this in the bag. Yeah, I think that was a Power Orb. Yeah, because it was sapping the HP of that Salamence. Alright, it's a 2v1 battle, people. Things are heating up in this arena. Wait, there's another one? Wait, didn't we kill... Oh, no, we didn't kill it. That's right. I think it's faster than me, though. I think. Okay, Dragon Darts. Oh, my poor soul. Wait, hold the phones. Hold the phones. Alright. It's a 1v1. It comes down to speed, folks. It comes down to speed. If my Cloyster is faster than this Pokemon, it's a Charizard. If I'm faster, I am not faster. Woo! Dude. You know what I'm most excited about is I got a sheer cold off in that. I got a sheer cold off in that fight. Dude, let's go. That was a phenomenal fight. Oh man. See, I love those hypercharged battles like that. It's so good. Woo! That was intense there at the end. Yeah. So the reason I knew my Cloyster would have taken victory if I was faster than the Charizard is because my Cloyster has its hidden ability called Skill Link. So any multi-hit move is with Skill Link will automatically cap out at the 5 max. So that would have been 5 rocks being thrown at Charizard, and there was no way that he was going to survive that. I swear that was close, right? Yeah, Dragon, I was so happy that I got a sheer cold off. Just one sheer cold. That's all I wanted, and we got it off. Woo! That was epic. That was epic. Okay, so Dragoneel, here's a question for you. Do you on your gym badge card that I will be getting for you, would you like oh, let me also hang on, let me do this really quickly. We need to do the gym challenger button again on my stream deck. Was Lucario victorious? Absolutely. Yes, indeed. All right, so Dragoneel, there are 2 dates I have on file now. Do you want your original victory over me on 3/14 to be on your card, or would you like this most current victory to be on the card? Yeah, so I will leave that entirely up to you. Wow, that was awesome! Leona, hello! How are you doing? Leona, were you there for the whole battle? The first one is fine? Okay. Dude, hang on. Wait, there we go. Thumbs up. Yes. The first one's fine? Okay, let me mark that down. Use this date on card. And then for those who don't know what one of my gym battle cards look like, if you win in a Pokemon match, let me see if I can find one. Who is gym, just gonna do here we go. So this is what it looks like if you manage to defeat me in a gym challenge. So here we have Volf. So this is the digital card that you receive. So it has your name, and the date that you beat me, and then there is my Glacial Shard gym badge. It is a sapphire encrusted badge with gold plating around it. Volf's like, look, Gary, there I am in the back. I need to learn to get better at Pokemon. Oh, I love that. Yeah, Taylor. So yeah, so anybody who challenges me and is victorious will get my gym badge. Um, I was watching with Alex. Oh, let's go. Oh, Leo, that's right, Leona. How I should have looked for your card. What am I even doing? You have a gym badge as well. I need to get oh, I just read that, yeah. Shiny, I wish I still had Pokemonized to get a badge. Do we also have a choice? Doubles or singles? With my gym, it's single battles. Um so yeah, so just like any gym leader you fight in the game, the gym leader decides the rules. I prefer single battles over double. Um, I still proudly show off that badge. Leona, I swear, one of these days I'm going to get my gym badge printed as an enamel pin, and then I'll be trying to hand out those pins to those who have already beaten me. Please challenge him, guys. Yeah. So that's what I pay for that. Yeah, I need to find a good place for it. Um, cause yeah, I wanna wear my badge around. Anyways, so that's our gym battle, gym challenge for the night. Um, time to learn about IVs and EVs, cause I wear the crap out of that. Yeah, I feel like Doodle. I could be wrong because I haven't done IV training in the new games, but I know EV training isn't that bad. So one thing I would recommend to you guys is um, Pokemon Natures and EV training. IV training is a little weird to me. I don't normally focus IV training. All of my Pokemon are EV trained, and they all have the natures that I want. Also, here's a little tip for you guys. If you have um if you have a Pokemon that, or let's say you're trying to get a specific Pokemon. If you're trying to get a specific Pokemon with a specific nature, find a Ditto with that nature, put an Everstone on the Ditto, and then mate the Ditto with the Pokemon that you want, and the offspring will be guaranteed to have the Ditto's nature. Because when you put an Everstone on one of the two parents, the one holding the Everstone will always pass its nature onto the offspring. So that way you can like guarantee you're like, okay, I want an adamant nature Pokemon. I'm just gonna I'm gonna find a Ditto with adamant, put an Everstone on it, mate them, and the child will be adamant. What does a nature do in Pokemon? A nature will usually bolster a specific stat. So like let's say you want a higher attack stat. You'll get you will try to find a nature that will increase the attack stat, but that's the problem though. Every nature pluses a stat and minuses a stat. So if you're trying to go for, if you're a Pokemon, you're like, I want this thing to be a physical fighter. So you're gonna look for attack. You want a nature that will bolster attack and reduce special attack. Because usually you're not dealing with both in one Pokemon. You usually go all physical or all special. It's very rare that you have a hybrid. Do you want to know something? Yeah, go for it, Dragon Eel. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Wait, oh shoot, they had break. Oh no, did anybody see the report function? Was there a report function? I didn't see. Gerbies. Um, triggers. You saw the redeems this time. Okay, good, good, good. You can report food and sends ads in his minigame called Just Add Water. Oh, yeah, yeah, Doodle. Yeah, so for those that get stuck in ad jail, I have a minigame called Just Add Water where you can report food ads. Because I love food on the channel so much, I was like, let's turn this into a little minigame. Like I do with everything that's boring on this channel. Trolls, they're boring, so we've turned it into a minigame. Ads, those are boring, so I have a little minigame for that. Anyways, let's turn back on the tunes. You scared me so much, I actually paid, to actually teach me the basics of training Pokemon. Ditherian, hello! A Patreon for Wolfie VCG. Wait, what does that mean? What does that mean, Dragoneel? Oh, Alex, I didn't even say. I just had water is working. It was probably on my side. Okay. Also, if you want a parent to have the IVs, give it a Destiny. Really? That I didn't know. Huh. Destiny not. Okay, so let's get back to art now. So thank you guys, thank you Dragoneel for the challenge. Thank you guys for cheering him on. We're gonna get back to art. We're gonna be arting. Oh, I need to move you guys over. Hang on. Speaking of Pokemon, this is a Pokemon song. Oh! Look! I found Leona's. Oh my God! There's Leona's gym badge card. Like I knew I would find and then Calzone. Remember when you challenged me? That was back in 2023. Can't wait for a Sen art stream. Oh, I know. Okay, let me stop being distracted. Yeah, and then Dragoneel. Let me actually write this down. Hang on. In progress. Is waiting on a new commission to put on the card. He will let me know when it is done. Okay, cool. So let me minimize that. Let me X out of that. Hey, look, we have a high score of 11. I know we had a high score earlier, but that was broken. I now have the high score actually working. So our highest score on Just Add Water is 11, and that was on 323. Random fact for the night. All right, so tonight, oh, you didn't even see that. It's fine. I'm not even showing you guys the actual screen. Okay, so that white wolf that you saw on my other monitor, that is who we are going to be working on tonight. But no one I knew was into it, so I stopped. Well, Flare, now's the time to get in. Now's the time to get in and challenge me. Oh my God. Oh, look, Sen is being a nerd again. Phoenix, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub for 6 heckin' months. And your sub badge increased. Oh my God, thank you so much. Dude, that was a lot of fun. Ah, Dragoneel, thank you for the 5 biddies. All right. So, where is my graphics tablet glove? It is somewhere. Uh-oh. Where's my glove? Oh! I know where it is. I know where it is, guys. I'm gonna have to BRB. I know where it is. It's in my luggage. I haven't fully unpacked from MCFC. Just give me... Oh, my hands aren't working either because I unplugged it. Give me a second, guys. You could enjoy the BRB screen, and hopefully this time the change rooms is actually going to be there. So BRB. Gotta remember to kill the laser beams. Okay. No! No! That was a hole in the floor. Okay, I'm back. How are the clips? I see we're in the theater room. Let me play one more. Haha. Triple kill, and I just fell off the cliff. What? Oh, okay, I guess that's... Come on! You know, it wasn't this hard the last time we did this. What'd you have to get? My graphics tablet glove. But then I was out and about, and I was like, I should probably take a bio break and get more water, because I remember, who was it? Luna or Shay did a hydrate while we were Pokemon battling, and I was like, I need water for that, don't I? So here's I forgot about that. Yeah, I love our clips. Oh, and more hydration. Okay, Volf, I'm gonna get more hydrate. Why was that in the con luggage? Because I brought my Surface Pro. I was like, I'll bring my graphics tablet glove because I have the Surface Pro. I have a stylus for it. So I was like, if I get the itch to draw while we're at the con, well, I'm gonna draw while at the con. I attempted a quick figure sketch during the match. It's so bad. Hey, but see, is the posing there though? Like, usually quick sketches, you want to focus the poses. Did that itch happen? Not really. The itch was more along the lines of like, I want to sleep. I'm sure it's better than you think. All right, let's head back here. All right, guys. Now we're here. Wait, why did it go back to? Let's see here. Done. Dungeon rings. All right, cool. Not really. I don't know about the pose. I brought my tablet and my sketchbook to the con and never even touched them. Yeah, but Shay, we gotta be prepared. You never know when artistic inspiration will hit us. Okay. So tonight, we are gonna be doing Ro. Ro is a wolf. We're gonna be doing a street sketch. So we're gonna be very loosey-goosey. Byler, hello, how are you doing? Always be prepared. Alright, so we're gonna start with our pencil. Let's not use the sand blue for the line work. Here we go. Whee! Alright. So I feel pretty confident in my abilities to do this street sketch. And since we're not on a time limit, let me also take us out of story mode. Now that we're not doing, actually, when I hit the victory button, that should have taken us out of story mode. I don't know why it didn't. Drac, hello, how are you doing? Dunk into the hot tub. Yeah, I definitely dunked into the hot tub. Also, when we get the headshot sketch done of Ro, we need to think about what we're going to do for our YouTube thumbnail. Because I have not forgotten about our YouTube thumbnail like I did 2 weeks ago. Alright, so let's get started. I've actually been doing a lot of sketching lately. So there are times at my work that my students are pretty calm and collected, where I can whip out like a little sketchbook and just start sketching. And then of course my students see it, they're like, "Oh my god, Mr. Sin, how are you drawing so amazingly?" And I'm like, "Oh, I've just been practicing. We want to draw just like you do. Can you teach us?" And I'm like, "Yeah, but you got to finish your assignment first." I will gladly teach you how to draw these headshots. Oh my god, before we get into some MCFC stories, let me tell you about this funny story that happened to me yesterday. So I'm sitting down with my students at lunchtime. Cause I don't know, I try to do things differently. Like a lot of my coworkers, they'll stand around and like hover over students and like, "Oh, are you doing this?" Like specifically around lunchtime. Whereas for me, I kind of like to sit with them. And that's kind of how I do things a little bit differently is I don't want to hover over them. Like when we're doing assignments that they don't really want to do, I'll sit down and do it with them and they're like, "What are you doing, Mr. Sen?" And I'm like, "I'm doing the assignment with you guys." "But you don't have to. You're the teacher." And I'm like, "I know, but I understand that sometimes these can be boring, and so I'm going to be there right there in the trenches with you." And then they get so confused. They're like, "This teacher's doing the assignment with us? Like, what?" Yeah, and it actually helps encourage them to actually do the assignment too, because like I know a lot of times, because I remember when I was in elementary school where I'm like, dude, it must be so awesome being the teacher, handing out these boring assignments, and then they just get there to sit there and watch us do it. But for me, I'm like, if I do it with them, it kind of helps encourage them to do it themselves. It works primarily on my younger students. It's a little bit more challenging with my 6th graders. But I'm slowly getting to them. So I was sitting with them at lunch at the lunch tables. And I was doing my usual sketching because everybody was doing what they were supposed to, and I didn't have to put on the teacher hat, so I was sketching. And a few of my 5th grade students came by, and they're like, "Oh, Mr. Sen, what are you drawing?" And I was like, "Oh," I turned the book around. I showed them and by this time they know that I'm probably drawing some sort of like furry head. And so one of them was like, "Mr. Sen, do you know that what you're drawing is a furry?" And I was like, "Oh, really now?" I was like, "Well, can you explain to me what this furry is?" And they're like, yeah, so they're these weird people who think they're animals. And I was like, "Oh, but what I'm drawing is like a cartoon character." And they're like, "Oh, yeah, we know. Furries can also be cartoon characters too." And so then I was like, "Oh, okay, so what you're saying is sort of like Five Nights at Freddy's, right? Like Five Nights at Freddy's is furry?" No. Five Nights at Freddy's, they all agreed. No, Five Nights at Freddy's is not furry. And I was like, "Oh, well, what differentiates them?" And they're like, "Well, see, Five Nights at Freddy's are animatronics." And I was like, "Oh, okay, so furries are just specifically cartoon characters that are like animals, but and then also people who dress up in the dog costumes." And they're like, yes, Mr. Sen, that's what a furry is." I was like, "Oh, okay, interesting." I was dying. I was dying on the inside. In like dying laughing on the inside, because I was like, these people, I love my students because in their mind furries are weird, and they're weird people who like think they're actual animals. And so they don't attribute me being a furry, even though like the evidence is right there in front of them, because they think furry is weird and Mr. Sen is not weird, so he cannot be furry. So yeah, that's an interaction I had literally yesterday at lunch with some of my students. And I was like, if only these students knew that Mr. Sen has a giant blue fox outfit. Oh my god. But speaking of giant blue fox outfit, I took my fursuit so for those who are unaware, the reason I have not streamed in about a week and a half is because I've been at a FurCon up in Michigan called Motor City FurCon, also known as MCFC. I had a blast. So it was the first time I've been to MCFC. And it was kind of the first time I had flown that far by myself. Wait, you're a furry? What? Calzone, I'm a furry? Molo's not a tadpole? What is happening? Zach, hello. I'm not okay right now. Well, Zach, get in your PJs. Get snug. If you need a tissue box, I'm pretty sure I have one of those nearby. But come on in. We are discussing FurryCon stories. You get to see some cute art being drawn. Whatever bad day you had, it is now officially over. Because you are here with the Brushtail Brigade. He's a furry. Where's the unfollow button? Where's the cancel on Twitter button? I'm glad you had a good time. I got you beat on long flights though. Oh yeah, Zelda, you going to, what was it, Tokyo? Oh my god, I don't know how. Hopefully you weren't by yourself when you flew that. See, now I need to preference something. I am claustrophobic. I do not like tight spaces, and I'm afraid of heights. So would you look at that? Airplanes are both of those things combined. So I was freaking out like the day before my flight, because I knew it was going to be a 4-hour long flight, and I was trying my best not to have like consistent panic attacks. Oh, it was a wild day before my flight. So I get on the plane flight, and it is surprisingly smooth sailing. So just to give you guys an example of like how my plane flight, so it was a 3-hour long flight and then a layover for about 30 minutes and then a 1-hour flight to get into Michigan. The flight home was a little bit more balanced. It was about 2 hours and 30 minutes and then an hour layover, and then what is it, an hour and 30 minutes, almost 2 hours for the second. So I was white knuckling it on and off during my flight. But then midway through the first half of my flight to get to Michigan, I was starting to feel a little bit relaxed because it was a pretty smooth flight overall. And then I got super comfy, and then the second flight came, and it was nothing but turbulence. Let me tell you guys, there was one point during the second part of my flight to Michigan where the plane jerked so hard that, see, I like the back of the plane. I'm very cozy at the back of the plane, where my back is up against the wall, and it's right next to like all the snack areas and everything, and it's very relaxing for me. But there is a cabin bin in the back where all the snacks and the drinks are stored. Well, the plane was jerking so much and so violently that at one time I felt like I was experiencing an earthquake in the air. It was like boom, 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 boom. And then it stopped for a brief moment, and then it was like a giant jerk. And my anxiety is like 50 out of 10. And like I'm trying not to hyperventilate at this point, and I hear this loud slam or snap. I couldn't determine what it was. And I, for a brief moment, thought that the loud noise I had heard from the back of the plane, I swear to you, it sounded for a brief moment that the back fin of the plane snapped off. And the jerk that I went through, kind of, I was like, okay, I could see this happening. So I was on the verge of full panic, and my eyes darted to the two stewardesses that were going up and down the aisle, and they didn't flinch at all. So I was like, okay, so the fin of the plane did not break apart. So what I must have heard was like one of the snack cabin drawers must have just like jerk slammed so so hard that it sounded like it was something that it wasn't. I felt my arms and legs after the plane flight were like jello. I was not having it. I got off the plane and I was just like, land, precious land, and I was like kissing the floor. Not actually, but like that's how bad it was. Doesn't bother me, but one of the descents into Denver, bumpy what is with Denver? Like that's where like yeah. I had turbulence going into Denver too on my way back. What was your seat number? Oh, there's no assigned seating. I got on the plane and I beelined it for the back on all 4 plane flights. I think if I was in your shoes, I would have gone full meltdown pad. Oh, Shay, oh my god, I was so if the stewardesses were not like stoic expressions, I would have freaked out. I would be like, we're all gonna die. Yeah, so I'm very grateful that the stewardesses were very like calm and emotionless in that moment, because I sure as heck wasn't emotionless. But yeah, I was very pleased to get off the plane flight. Let's draw some fuzz here. Yeah, and then so I got in and the jet lag was so real. You have easy access to the bathroom. Yeah, oh my god. Let me tell you about I've never, okay, first off, the plane I was on was super small. Like ridiculously small. It was like a 737, and it was just like a tiny little thing, and then they were like, oh, please be aware that this flight is going to be completely full, which means there's not going to be any seating available, so please take the first available seat that you see. And I was like, that's all I need right now, is to be in this tiny little airplane with every seat being occupied. I'm like, can we not for a split second? Yeah, so it was, you just need like a person to go with you, just to perpetually. Oh my god, let me tell, I don't want to get too sidetracked, but there was this one time when Taylor and I went to BLFC together, and he could see me physically shaking because like the takeoff was atrocious. Like it was a very bumpy takeoff, and then we hit turbulence like right out of the gate, and so I was physically shaking. And he was like, hey, do you want me to, like, hold your wrist or something? And, like, I don't... I went into, like, this, like, primal... Like, I didn't verbally answer him. I just grabbed his hand out of, like, sheer terror. And it was so funny because he was like, bro, your hand is sweating. And I didn't realize, like, he told me this when we landed, but he was like, my hand is numb. Like, you were death gripping my hand for the majority of that. And I'm like, oh my god, I am so sorry. I did not mean to do that. And I was, yeah, it was, I had no idea I was death gripping. and I was very apologetic, especially not only for the death grip, but also oops, hang on, I got a better idea. We're just gonna move this forward, but also the sweating. But yeah, so that was my BLFC flight. Anyways, so I get to the Michigan airport, and it was kind of funny because I was so jittery. I had forgotten I had promised Taylor to like contact him once I was out of the plane. Dude, that just like went out the window 100%. And so I'm like, let me just find baggage claim, and then I'll like figure out my surroundings later. And so I'm walking towards baggage claim, and I did not see Taylor like running up towards me. And like he was like, there you are, and then he like put his arm around my neck or whatever, or like oh hey bro, kind of like you made it, like one of those like arm hug things, I don't know what you want to call it. And it startled the bejesus out of me because I was so in my own mind at that moment, and I was like, oh my god, Taylor, oh I was like, sorry, my brain is not functioning at the present. Crescent, hello. It got you through the flight? Yes, it definitely got me through the flight. But what was that? Oh, yeah, so, so yeah, I got off the plane flight, and then we went to go get Domino's pizza, which I was like, dude, I'm so hungry, because I did the typical send thing. There's a certain terror threshold, that I can sometimes, get beyond, which prevents me from physically eating. And so I didn't eat before I got on my plane flights. I might have had like a single bar of granola, which that's not a meal. So I was running on basically pretzels and a little water. So I get in and I'm like, guys, I don't care. I want food. Like, straight up, that's all I want is food. And they're like, oh no, we got you. We're gonna go to Domino's. And I'm like, yes, please. So we went to Domino's, got some pizza, got to the hotel room. Nice hotel rooms, by the way. I was very pleased. I was also very pleased by the air condition units. I am used to FC and BLFC AC units, which are basically like mouse holes up in the upper portions of the wall, and that's what they consider an AC vent. It doesn't cool down anything in those hotel rooms. Might as well not be there. MCFC rooms, massive AC units. Did I take my pills? Yeah. So I was just sneaking up on him, and easily, I think is funny. Yeah, that's how, like, gone my brain was. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this. Yeah, I'm making the super floof. I hope Ro doesn't mind the super floof. I just felt like doing some mega floof tonight. Okay. I'm sure. Who doesn't say no? Who doesn't say yes to giant floof? So then get back to the hotel room, and I remember getting into the hotel room, putting my stuff away, having a couple slices of pizza, and then I don't remember much else after that. Apparently I had knocked out on the couch or the chair. And then I you know, for me, I thought it was only like a couple seconds where like I kind of just like, oh, and then I dozed off a little just for like a second. Cause like the next thing I knew, my head like bobbed up and down, and I was like, whoa, what just, hello? So yeah, apparently I was out longer than I thought I was. And then, yeah, you guys, like, Taylor and the crew, they went rave or something. I don't know. I don't remember what it was, but I was out. I was like, I'm just going to get into bed. I'm going to go to sleep. So then the next day comes around, and I get up. I had a really restful night's sleep. But I was also really hungry still, so I was like, dude, I'm gonna go. There's a McDonald's right across the street. So I'm like, hey guys, I don't know if you guys are hungry, which none of them were at the time. So it's like, no big deal. I'm gonna go get some McDonald's. So I went to go get some McDonald's, and I had a funny thing happen at the McDonald's. So I go to the kiosk, I order my food, I sit back down, cause it's freezing. I'm Southern California, okay? I'm not used to actually 4 seasons, so like 40-degree weather is kind of cold to me, considering that nights in SoCal in the winter are like 56 degrees. So I go to the McDonald's, and there are these 2 women inside, and they're like dressed to the nines in like business attire. And one of them sits down, she's like, oh my god, I saw a furry walking down the street. Does that mean that they're back at the hotel? And the other girl was like, yeah, so you better go there quickly, because in a couple hours, that hotel is going to be swarming. And I was like, right you are, Ken. And like, that's what I was thinking inside, in my head. I was like, yeah, whatever business you have at the hotel, get it done now, because that puppy is gonna get crowded AF. And you do not want to get caught up in that. They weren't wrong, right? So I got back to the hotel. I forget what everybody was doing at the time, but I decided I was gonna unpack a little bit. So this was Friday. I didn't do a lot Friday, mainly because the jet lag was still hitting me pretty hard. So I unpacked a little bit, and then I remember knocking out again. I went back to bed, and I slept a little bit more. You couldn't wake this dude with a brick if you wanted, the way he had passed out on the chair. Was I really that? Did you guys try calling out to me or something? Reg line. I went down to registration after my nap. So I took a nap, I got up, I went down to registration. There was no line at registration. I was like, oh, hallelujah. I got sponsor levels, so they had a little gift baggie there for me, which I picked up. And then I kind of just explored for a couple hours. I was like, let me see this con space. Pretty solid size con space, I would say. Taylor was like, oh, you know, it's not going to be as big as the ones you're used to. But it was still pretty decently sized nonetheless. I mean, I do know that BLFC and FC have huge con spaces, but this one was cozy. Yes, many times. Usually I'm a light sleeper. Cortez, hello, how are you doing? Nice to see you again. Cortez, is wonderful to see you again too. The reason I was out for the past week is because I was at a furry convention. But we are back, baby. At one point, I remember you came up in conversation and we called your name a couple times. When you didn't respond, we looked over it. You were out cold on the chair. Oh no! Oh my god. Yeah, dude, the anxiety of of the plane flight and everything must have really got to me. Okay, I'm gonna try a little sen hair, but not like big sen hair like I usually do, because in the ref sheet that I have here, there doesn't look like there's a lot of fur, or hair, I should say. So I don't want to like overblow it. But we will do. These, we'll get the eyes installed. So yeah, I had a pretty fun time exploring the con space. And then I think it was getting around dinner time and Taylor was available, so I was like, hey, why don't we, like, you talk about this Jet's Pizza place all the time. Let's go and try it out. Cause we had clocked one, just across the way. And I was like, you know what? It's freezing cold. The sun's already setted. Let's just go and eat at this Jet's Pizza. How was it? Oh, it was a blast, Cortez. I'm going through my whole con spiel right now, like my con stories and whatnot. Yeah, it was a ton of fun. So we ordered this Jet's Pizza, which was really good, I will say. And we went, and there weren't any tables. There were 0 tables. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. So I was a little perturbed by that, because I'm like, great, now our pizza's gonna get cold because we have to walk it all the way back to the hotel. And luckily we got it there, and it was still pretty warm, which I'm grateful for. Good pizza. But yeah, I couldn't believe that there was no tables. Okay, there it is. Beautiful, beautiful. Dude, that timer was longer than I anticipated. I didn't even know you guys went to Jets. Oh no, shit! Yeah, we went to Jets. So that's what I had for dinner on Friday. And yeah, it was a good time. So once that ended, I was like, dude, Taylor was like, hey, you want to go to the rave tonight? I'm like, I'm feeling like I need to sleep again. So I went back to the room. I was like, you go ahead and get suited up, because Taylor was like, I'm gonna go get suited up for like another 6 hours. And so I was like, I'll follow you back to the hotel room, but I am calling it a night. So I called it a night. I fell asleep. And then, so the next morning, the next morning was so much fun. Oh my god. So the day before, I forgot to mention this, the day before, I saw the hotel staff wheeling out all these like buffet trays, and I was like, what is this? And so I go to the one of the employees, and I was like, excuse me, sir, what's the buffet going on here? And he was like, oh, this is our lunch buffet. We also have a dinner buffet that starts at 6 p.m. I was like, oh, that's pretty interesting. And so I thought, you know what? Lunch, dinner? So I said, sir, do you guys happen to have a breakfast buffet in the morning? And he was like, oh yeah, we have, unlike our lunch and dinner buffet, the breakfast buffet is actually down in the lower level. And I was like, ooh, and when do you serve that? Oh, between 7 and 10:30. I'm like, I'm there. So I get up Saturday morning, and that's my number one thing I want to do that day. I'm like, I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna have because breakfast is my favorite meal of the day. And when you tell me that there is a buffet filled with breakfast items that is all you can eat, I'm there. Like, that trumps even Korean barbecue for me. So I'm like, all right, I'm going down. I'm getting this breakfast buffet. Right, Volv? Yeah, Shay. Yeah, breakfast is the best. Tortillas and like salsa. Oh yeah, I'll have to share a story with you guys about one of the best con breakfast buffets I've ever had. But yeah, so I go down there. Taylor was awake at the time. I'm like, dude, do you want to? I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna do breakfast buffet. I'll pay for your breakfast buffet if you want. And he was like, oh yeah, if it's not too much trouble. I'm like, yeah, come on down. Like, I'm here. I already told you I'd treat you. Let's go. So we went. We saw Uncle Kage down there. I was getting myself a bowl of oatmeal in honor of the oatmeal cultists. And as I'm pouring myself some oatmeal, I see this gentleman in this white like outfit, like this white cloak thing, and I looked over, and sure enough, it was Kage's science like outfit that he usually always wears. And I'm like, oh, it's Kage. I'm like, oh, good morning, Kage. And so he was like, oh, good morning. And I was like, I hope you have a nice day today, or something along those lines. And then I went back and got more food. So that was cool to see Kage there. A coat, a white cloak. It was something, Panda. It was like a lab coat. It was a lab coat. There's the word I was looking for. I did go to Uncle Kage's story hour. Yes. With the Versus Undying music in the background, I see this gentleman in this white suit. Yeah. Perfect music choice right there. So I eat breakfast. It was pretty solid. Their pancakes on point. Bacon, I feel like the bacon could be there's more to be desired from the bacon, but like I'm not gonna complain because it just felt too thin, and it was like super, like it was breaking apart before I could actually like get it in my mouth. So I'm like, like I like crunchy bacon, don't get me wrong, but I would like some sort of like, I don't want it to be breaking apart in my hand. But that's beside the point. Bacon was pretty good still. Sausage, I had oatmeal, I had scrambled eggs. I tried there was one other thing I tried. Oh, and it was endless orange juice. I was like, I'm in heaven right now. So then Saturday, I believe, was the fursuit parade. So I got back to the hotel room. I geared up for the suit photo and the parade. And I've forgotten, because what you have to understand is that I had not suited, like full suited like that, in over 2 years. So I feel like I slightly overdid myself during the fursuit parade. Worth every bit of it though. So I was in the Fursuit Parade, and then I hung out outside for quite some time because there was this wonderful, like 40-degree, wind chill, whatever, like air blowing, nature blowing air on me. And it felt wonderful. It was such cold air. Let's see here. Beautiful. Anyways, so I hung out outside, and then I finally was like, all right, I need to get inside. I'm gonna head to the Headless Lounge. Luckily, everybody was headed to the Headless Lounge when I wanted to. So, and when I mean everybody, I mean Taylor and the crew. And so we all went to the Headless Lounge. And then, was the dance comp on Saturday too? I think the dance comp also happened on Saturday, so I went to go see that. But before that was Uncle Kage's Story Hour on Friday? I think Uncle Kage's Story Hour was Friday. And then Saturday was the dance comp, and there were some amazing performances. Shay was one of them. They did a phenomenal job. I always love watching fursuit dance competitions. I myself am not interested in doing a dance competition, but I love seeing because dancing at such a skill level is already a technical feat in and of itself, but then you're like, well, in the settings menu, I'm gonna put handicap to 10. I'm gonna max out my handicap by donning a giant like carpet on myself. I'm going to limit my vision and mobility, and I'm still gonna try to perform these technical moves that require finesse and grace to execute. So in my mind, it blows my mind when I see fursuit dancers like doing their thing and hitting these beats in incredible ways. You guys are scattered during the parade? Yeah. Aw, thank you. You're welcome, Shay. It was such a pleasure to see your performance, as well as Quinn. Have the problem of I have a severe itch to join. Taylor, I would say go for it. Like, the worst that can happen is you're like, this isn't for me. But like, the best that can happen is you do it and you're like, oh yeah, this is definitely for me. I need to put an eyebrow on this side. Looking good. Okay. So dance comp happens, and then afterwards, oh, and then for dinner we had, so apparently, see, this is the first time I've ever bought the sponsor admission. Usually I'm just the basic attendee guy. But I was convinced to get the sponsor deal. And dude, sponsors get a free meal. Support, like, buy the con itself. I was like, this is crazy. So, before the dance comp, went down, got the free meal. I had a choice of, like, several different subs. But then they had a meatball sub, and I'm like, oh, meatball sub all the way. Because I share a special kinship with meatball subs and furry conventions, because my first, like, official convention, which was Further Confusion in Central California, The first night at that convention, my buddy Sketch and I were like, dude, we're feeling, he was feeling Subway sandwiches, and there was a Subway literally across the street. So I was like, yeah, dude, I'll go with you. So we went to Subway, and I decided to get a foot long of a meatball sub. And I lathered that puppy up with sauce, with cheese, with Parmesan cheese. It was like a 3-cheese delight. And the next morning I felt like vomiting. And I'm like, why am I dying the second day of the con? I haven't done anything yet. And then 6 hours after my death sentence, I realized I loaded up my meatball sub with gobs of cheese, and I forgot to pack my lactose pills. So I was rolling the next morning for 6 hours straight. And that's why I have a special kinship with meatball subs and conventions, because that was my first con experience. It was a good meatball sub, though. And I loved how much cheese they put on it. But I died the next day. So that's a little con story for you guys. Okay, so where were we? So dinner, dance comp, and then I called it a night after that. So then Sunday morning comes around, and I will probably wait to tell the next part of the story because I just found out we're all in ad jail. But yeah, I had a blast with the dance comp. There was so many good dancers there, and so many performances that blew me away. I will say that the fursuit parade, it was pretty packed, and it was pretty stuffy in the room that they had us like all squish into. And I was feeling a little angsty. I was like, okay, it's been a while, and I could tell that being squished in a stuffy room like this is causing my anxiety to flare up a little bit. But other than that, it was a great parade. It was a great dance comp. So tradition to get meatball sub. Maybe I will make it a tradition to get a meatball sub every con, but when it's available to me, I'm like, yes, give me the meatball sub. Okay, let's try to round this out a little bit. There we go. The ad break is now finishing. Okay, so now that the ad break is finishing and we're out of ad jail, I can continue my story. So one thing I forgot to mention, so Saturday morning comes around and we forgot to put the privacy please badge out on the door. So at around 8 in the morning on Saturday morning, I hear the do housekeeping. I'm like, oh, not now, please. So we open the door, we ask them, oh, can you come back in a little bit, blah, blah, blah. So they were like, oh yeah, no problem. So then, Sunday morning happens, and so it's about 8:30 in the morning, and I'm like, do I really want to get up? Do I want to go back to sleep and try to get a little bit more sleep in? And then, wouldn't you know it, 8:30 rolls around. Boom, 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 boom. I'm like, oh, we must have forgot to put the stupid privacy please out. Housekeeping, go away. So I'm like, all right, don't worry, guys. I'll get up. I'll go to the door. I'll tell them to come back later. So I get up and I open the door and I'm half asleep and. So I'm like, can you guys maybe come back in an hour? And there was nobody there. I was like, who just knocked on my door? So I like peek out, and the person across, like the room just across from us, like a group of them were looking out their door too, and I'm like, what the flip is happening right now? So I peek my head out, and there's a gentleman there, and he looked to be like a manager of the hotel. Like, he was all dressed up, there was like a badge on him and everything, like a name tag badge, and it was like silver plated and whatever. And I was like, oh, were you the one that knocked on my door? And he was like, yes, bomb threat, evacuate the building immediately. And I was like, you've got to be kidding me. I just want to sleep. So I'm like, all right, I'll get everybody up in the room. So I go back, and I'm like, guys, we have to leave the building. There was a bomb threat called in. I was like, really? What is this? 2019? So we all had to evac. It took 5 hours. 5 hours. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. So we went to the McDonald's and took refuge for like a couple hours. Bon voyage strikes again, right, Calzone? Worst hangover ever. Dude, I was so pissed because, like, in my mind, I'm thinking this is not a real bomb threat. Like, and I even told my buddies Sketch and the crew over here, I'm like, this is not a real bomb threat, and this is why. Because, like, like, for me, for example, if I were to do something incredibly stupid and do something like that with the intent of actual harm, like, I'm not just gonna call it in and be like, hey, bomb threat, okay, haha, I'm hanging up now. Like, you're breaking several federal laws, pretty severe federal laws, and the only thing you can think to do with it is to call up the hotel and issue this threat and then hang up. I mean, what is this? Like you're not calling up a local Domino's and ordering a large pepperoni pizza and then hanging up without giving any like credit card information. Like, this is a child. Whoever is doing this has the mind of a child. And I was like, if this was a remotely serious and real threat, like, the person would probably be calling in and being like, hey, nobody leaves the building, otherwise this building is gonna go boom boom. These are my demands. But the fact that they called in, told them that there was a bomb in the building, and then hung up, that's a child. And what really aggravated me about it is it's such a waste of police resources. The police don't need to be spending 5 hours at a hotel searching room to room when there's actual crime happening. And that's what really pissed me off, because you had the entire police force down at the hotel and the convention center for 5 hours. And who in that 5 hours actually needed help and didn't get it in a timely fashion because the entire police force was at the hotel trying to sweep for a bomb? Arson, welcome back. Toru, hello. Thank you for the hydrate, by the way. Arson, the context is I went to MCFC this past weekend, and on Sunday morning, somebody called the hotel and issued a bomb threat, which then caused the entire building to have to evacuate at 8:30 in the morning on the final day of a con. So, that's how my Sunday morning went at MCFC. Was Taylor and the crew and I, we went to the McDonald's, we got some food, and then we were finally let back in around like 1 or 2 p.m. And so Sunday was the day that we had Taylor and I had planned to go to Korean barbecue. There's one legit Korean barbecue, like all you can eat Korean barbecue joint in Michigan, and it just so happened to be like 30 minutes away from the convention center. So I was like, hey Taylor, if you're still up for it, like I know the bomb thing like screwed up our scheduling a little bit, but if you're still up for it, like I'd still love to go to this Korean barbecue joint. And then like I love this part because I wasn't sure when Taylor told me that nobody of the crew like ever had Korean barbecue before. I was like, okay, well I don't want to force it on them. And like if they're unsure, like whatever. So my plan was just to, you know, be like, hey Taylor, you want to go to Korean barbecue, like whatever. And then that's when the rest of the crew like overheard us, and they were all like, Korean barbecue? I've never had that, but it's all you can eat. Well, I'm kind of hungry. Like, let's go. I'm like, dude, let's go. I'm totally down for this. So like the whole crew got bundled up, and we drove off and we went to this Korean barbecue joint, which I am pleased to say it was legit. It was legit Korean barbecue, and I was super happy about that. Korean barbecue is literally the best. I have to agree. It's the best meat I've ever had. So we went. Everybody loved it. I was giddy as can be. I'm like, yes, I get to introduce more people to this delectable delight that is Korean barbecue. And that, my friends, is the highlight of my con. See, usually my highlights of my convention experience usually revolves around food. So this convention at MCFC, my highlight was the Korean barbecue experience. And then, so we got back. We did a couple of things, and then Taylor invited me to the rave. And I was like, okay, like I was exhausted, but I was like, all right, I'll go to the rave, and just see what it's all about and whatnot. And it was interesting. I told him, like, it's definitely not my cup of tea. I think I enjoyed more, like, watching the people dancing and, like, getting down to the beat than I was to try to dance myself. Takes notes. Panda, I mean, I won't force you to get Korean barbecue, but, man, you will definitely be missing. I was just finally get you to a rave. Yeah, it was what I expected. Like I know enough about raves that I know basically how they function and what goes down. But yeah, I mean, a really neat experience. But I was exhausted. I was like, okay, let's get. I'm gonna go back to the hotel room. So yeah, I went back to the hotel room, and then I kind of just called it a night from there. And then I tried not to think about it too much Monday morning, but like the Monday morning jitters were definitely starting to get to me, because I knew later on in that afternoon I was going to be on a plane flight for 4 hours again, and I'm like, please no turbulence. And it was pretty solid flight back. We definitely hit some turbulence. But oh, let me tell you guys. Oh, okay. There was a bad experience I had on the flight back. There were these 3 or 4 thugs that came onto the plane. They were like the last 4 to enter the plane. And these guys were definitely drug dealers and definitely part of gangs. And so one of them was like, well, our ticket says this number. And then the stewardess had to explain, oh, that's your number in line, but there's no assigned seating. And they're like, what? No assigned seating? we're supposed to get an entire row to ourselves. You're telling me that we have to sit in the middle? Like, what is this? Like, tell some of these guys, some of these folks to move so that we can get an entire row to ourselves. I'm like, bro, who do you think you are? Like, trying to come in here and like muscle your way? Like, there's no assigned seating. So I'm sitting in the back of the plane like usual, and it turns out I was sitting next to the air marshal. So it was me, an empty space, and then the air marshal in the aisle. And so they're giving all this beef to the stewardesses. And one of the stewardesses had to just come in and be like, I need you guys to find yourself a seat because there is no assigned seating, or you're going to take the next plane flight. And that is me asking nicely, like that. And then they kind of huffed, and of course, the loudest of the four sat in between the air marshal and myself. And I'm just like, please no. Please no. And so he's sitting next to me. And I'm like, I already feel the headache coming on. Like, this guy's just going to be a pain in my side. Luckily, he was relatively mellow during the plane flight. At one point, I couldn't believe he did. No, actually, I did believe it. At one point during the flight, he took out an e-cigarette and started smoking it. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure you cannot be doing that on a plane whatsoever. So, like, I do like the hand gesture in front of my face because, like, he's blowing the smoke my way. And I'm like, can you please not? And so I blew it away, and I didn't say anything to him, but like I purposely made the gesture, and he was like, oh, sorry. And then he put it away. I'm like, thank God. Experiencing secondhand cringe from this dude, right? But then he did something I feel was kind of stupid. But, like, I get it. His ego was so big. Like, he wanted to make sure that everybody around him knew that he was, like, somebody of importance. So, how this worked is he was in my aisle. Two of his buddies were 2 aisles ahead of us. And then the fourth buddy was across the aisle. So, oh my God, he was like a petulant child. He was constantly trying to get the attention of one of his buddies 2 rows ahead of him, like trying to talk to him. I'm like, bro, you sound like a petulant child trying to vie for the attention of your mother. Like, please stop. It's very cringeworthy. And at one point he was like, oh, I should probably have my buddy hold on to this. And he takes out like this giant stack of $100 bills. And I'm telling you, this was a giant stack. I'm like, oh, that is definitely not legitimate money. I'm like, you don't just have stacks of $100 bills, like, squeezed together like that, and it's not legitimate money. And so he gives it, he flashes it in front of the air marshal, like wraps his arm around in the aisle, like he's leaning over this poor air marshal trying to give all these $100 bills to his buddy who is 2 rows ahead of him. And I'm just like, really? Like, why do you need it? And then he's like, you know, I didn't realize this, but we have enough money, we could have just bought this entire plane. We should have just bought all the tickets of the plane and we would have had the whole plane. I'm like, sir, I don't care. I really don't. Like, I don't know if you're trying to talk to me or just you're trying to flash like how quote unquote important you are. Like, bro, I don't care. So then we land, and they leave, and I look towards the air marshal, and I'm like, wow, what a plane flight. And he was like, yeah, that was something. And he was like, I don't know if you noticed, but he had a federal federal probation anklet around his ankle. And I was like, oh no, I did not see that. And he was like, yeah, and that money he flashed, that's definitely drug money. And I was like, yeah, I kind of figured, I figured that was not legitimate money. So I'm like, cool. I was sitting next to probably a federal criminal on this airplane flight. So I'm like, you know what? It's over. There's a layover. I'm free of this guy. I just have to worry about one more flight and then I'm home. So I get on the next flight and I'm like, oh, dude, the plane, the second plane I was on, so much more roomy. It was beautiful. The chairs had more room. It was like, the lights were these pretty blue lights. The plane itself was just bigger, and the seats much more comfy. I was like, oh, this is gonna be great. I'm enjoying this. So I sit down, I beeline it for the back like usual. And so I get to the back of the plane, I set up, I have my Switch ready to go, because I should have explained, I was speed running Super Mario RPG Remake during each of the flights. So I had my Switch ready, I'm like, cool, this is a big flight, it's not gonna be full. They said it's not gonna be full, they said it's partially full, but it's not gonna be full, so hopefully I'm by myself. So I'm very like, cool, this is awesome. So everybody's getting on board and they're like, all right, guys, we're going to be closing the doors pretty soon. Everybody, you know, buckle up, trays in their upright positions. And I'm like, okay, I got everything. I open up the window because I want to see us taking off, because for some reason that calms me down when I get to see us taking off. And so everything's set, and then I look towards the stewardesses. They're getting ready. Everybody is like putting up their bags, and then I look in the aisle, and what do I see but those 4 cretins from the last plane flight? I was like, please, dear God in heaven, please don't sit them anywhere near me. I could not believe my eyeballs. Luckily, they sat in the middle of the plane, so I was like very far away from them. But I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna let somebody know about this. So I lean my little head over into the aisle, and I look towards the back of the plane, and there's like a steward right there. And so I call him over, and I'm like, excuse me, I just want to let you guys know, in case there's like something happens, like a problem breaks out. Do you see the gentleman in the Supreme hoodie up there in the middle of the plane? Him and his 4 buddies were on my last flight, and they were kind of arguing with the stewardesses on that plane flight. So they might cause a little bit of trouble, and I just want to like let you guys know that they were a bit of a problem in the last flight that I came from. And he was like, oh, okay, thank you for letting us know. And then the two stewardesses that were in the back, you know, they were doing final checking, and they were checking around the middle of the plane, and I guess the 4 guys were like being a little obnoxious, and I could just see one of the stewardesses like shake her head at the guy who I told and warned, and I'm like, yeah, okay, so they get it now. My own soul barely tethered my body and my cynicism has been cracked up to 11, so I apologize. Oh wait, I should have glass bottle to his head because yeah, it was wild. So luckily I didn't have to deal with them on the second flight. So I left the plane. Dad was there to pick me up, and so we got there. I was like, cool. Picked up my bags. We were on our way to he had parked in the terminal. And so I'm sitting there chit-chatting with Dad. We hit the elevators. And I was telling him, yeah, you know, a crazy weekend, fun, blah blah blah. And then as the elevator was coming down and I heard the ding, what happens to me in that very moment shocked me, but then didn't shock me. There were the 4 guys again who came around out of nowhere. And when the doors open, they wasted no time getting into the elevator before us, even though we were there first. And Dad is like, oh, maybe we could fit. I was like, Dad, no, we'll just hit the next elevator. Not in any rush. The doors closed, and I was like, there was no way I was getting on that elevator. Those 4 guys that cut us off, they're the ones who were they're causing me problems on my flights coming home. And he was like, oh, interesting. Yeah, they look like they were bad news. I was like, yeah, one of them's wearing a probation anklet. He was like, oh, I'm glad we didn't go on the elevator with them then. I was like, I'm glad too. So yeah, wacky stuff, man. So yeah, then I got home, swiftly plopped into bed. I passed out. And then, yeah, now we're here. Doing some art. Florifornia stuff. Yeah. I was glad that I was no longer having to deal with them. Oh, this is Reno's theme song. Oh, gorgeous, man. All right. I think we're good with the sketching. I think we can get working on the next part. But first, let me do this actually. I wanna shrink. Oh, right. We should have probably shrunk it a little bit, but. Cool. All right, another successful thumbnail. You did pop in the right. Oh, I did. Just for like a brief moment to say something to somebody, and then I like crashed. About bedtime for the Shay. I'm gonna head off and head to bed. Hope the rest of the hour stream goes well. Shay, thank you for stopping by. And hopefully you have a wonderful night's sleep. Yeah, we should be done within the hour. I'd be shocked if we weren't. But yeah, so that's how my my con experience went, and I was very, very happy that I went. Dude, the amount of floof on this guy. Love it. I'm gonna do that. Alright, so we need to fix the ear a little bit. Because the ear is clipped off for some reason. And I also need to like clean some of this up just a smidge. And just like that. Oh, Dragon Eel, you're off to bed too? I'm hearing to bed, to Sen, K9. Night, Dragon Eel. Thank you for stopping by, and thank you for the epic challenge. You would get heckin' good night's sleep. Alright, let's darken up this a little bit here. Alright, yeah, I think this is looking pretty solid. So the next thing, oh, hang on, just remembered. There are unique eye line, or, like, eye markings? Oh, and I totally forgot. There's, okay, hang on. Okay, wait. Okay. Yeah, there's a, like a muzzle mark on the front of the muzzle. 90-second ad break. Okay. Oh yeah. For those, I probably should mention that like once the ad break is over. Because we're doing the monthly art raffle tonight. We can work with that. And then we're gonna need the same. Over here. Bring some of that up. Bam. Beautiful. Miyako, hello. Or was it? Oh, no, Miyako, channel redemptions. Did you put the suit in the wash? I actually have yet to wash the suit. I'm figuring of doing that, over the weekend. Alfonso, hello. How are you doing? Alright, we're on the board with 5 points so far. Okay, you know what I want to do? I want to... Huh. Hang on, let me see about doing... Yeah, I want to do something like that instead. I think it was fanning out a little bit too much. Send bathwater? Yes. I still need, guys, oh my god, I still need to do the channel redemption where you're here in the hot tub with me. What came with the sponsor for MCFC? Oh, it was a nice little mug, Slushy. It was a cute little mug thing. Alright, so there's the line work done. Okay, so now let's get working on the... Ow, why am I being bugged? You were gonna mention something? Oh, I was gonna mention something. shoot, what was that something? Flap, I'm forgetting. No! Dude, I totally forgot. Oh, the raffle. The raffle, yeah. Anybody who's just joining, we are doing an art raffle tonight. So exclamation mark raffle in the chat to get your name in. Once we're done with the oh my god, I'm so small. Hey, look, the tub is small with me. That's kind of cool. Yeah, exclamation mark raffle in the chat to get your name in there. We're raffling off a street sketch, which is what we're doing right now. I plan on drawing the winner once I am done with the coloring of this amazing Sona. So yeah, we're gonna start with the whites. Oh, dude, points to anybody who knows where this song is from. Okay. Okay, so inner ear. Oh, wrong layer. Okay. So I still need to watch this. I always forget about it. Yeah, like super props to you if you guys recognize this song. The reason I say super props is because like not very many people know about this in the first place. Yeah, this is the fun part, is I get to be like super loosey-goosey. And we're back to the squeaking again. Hang on guys, I gotta clean my screen again. Previously on Subject 9. Sly Cooper? No. Good guess though. It does sound like something from Sly Cooper. Okay. I shouldn't be really coloring that part. Okay. Crash Bandicoot? No, actually, so that song comes from a web comic slash visual novel. It comes from a furry visual novel called Subject 9. If you've never watched Subject 9 before, and you, the story is pretty decent. There is in the anime and manga section of our Discord. Let me double check here. Hang on. The Anime Cafe. In the Anime Cafe. Wait, no, it should be here, right? Flip. Do I not have it posted here? Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Dude, I swear I thought it was in the anime cafe. Where the flip did I put it? Okay. Apparently, for whatever reason... Oh, flip. It's in the movie form. It's in the entertainment wing. It's in the entertainment wing. Okay, look. I need to clean up the movie form. We should probably just... you know what I need to do? I need to like combine the movie form, like deprecate most of the movie form. I need to deprecate most of the movie form and just like put Legend of Zelda Heroes Purpose Subject 9. I need to put those in the anime cafe. And then just deprecate the movie form. We don't use the movie form anymore. But yeah, I'll move Subject 9 and Legend of Zelda Heroes Purpose into the anime cafe. But this is where you can find Subject 9. If you're ever bored and you wanna watch a kind of a cool furry visual novel. Pretty sure I'm the only Brigadier who watched it. Yeah. By the way, this season of Bad Batch is actually amazing. Highly recommend. Anyways. So yeah, Subject 9. Okay, where am I? Where's my, there we go. Alright, so, getting back to the aughts. Alright, so then we're gonna grab, we'll do the, whoops. Wrong direction. Okay. Do... Okay. We need a little pink in the ears, which I just realized is a thing. Alright, cool. It's getting there. I'm a bot! Same with RE games. I had no one in the brigade to talk to about them until Wolf and Flare. Those are some of my favorite moments with them. Yeah, Flare is pretty big into the into Resident Evil. Okay, let's get the gray in there. Get some gray. Get some airbrush effect in there. Beautiful! He's coming together. What about the eyebrows? Eyebrows are also this darker gray. That's the wrong direction again. We go thinner. Here's another song that is definitely going to be copyright struck on our YouTube channel. It starts off and you're like, oh, this just seems like another video game music, but it's actually it's a remix of a. Did I do the ears yet? No. Okay. So, oh wait, that's what I'm missing. Need. Here we go. Here we go. One Winged Angel? No. Good guess though. Confirmed. I am a bot. Wait, Cortez, what do you mean? Alright, and then we've got. We should probably like lower the. Yeah. Okay, and then we're gonna need this colored in. I love the airbrush look that this brush gives. Okay. Beautiful. All right, we're getting there. We're getting there. We got super dark gray. Not Invader, I'm human. Invader Zim. Zim. This is from Galaxy, right? Super Mario Galaxy? Yeah. Who did that? Miyako, you awesome sweet bean. Thank you for the redemption. Okay, and then we have to we have to airbrush this a little bit back. Okay, I want that a little bit. Oh, just realized we need this airbrushed. Little. Beautiful. Look at how this boyo is turning out. See, this is airbrushing and loosey-goosiness is underrated. Okay, so we need El Nose, the Nozo. Beautiful. What is human? Like hummus? All right, I think we're only missing the eyeballs now. So let's do this. Eyeball. Deep in here. That's such a pretty blue too. Okay. Eyeball over here. And And then dark blue. And we got dark blue over here. And then got the black color. Let's go back to this here. Like gently fill this in. Yes, amazing. Dude, Row came out so good. Good song. Yeah, Blinded by Light. I love this song. Alright, so then we need the eye gloss, which is our next okay, and then we'll do a bit of this, maybe some of that. Also, I'm gonna try something here really quickly. So the spray paint. Oh, maybe that's a little much here. Hang on. Yes. Maybe just like. Oh, that's too much. Maybe just like a little splash. Sweet! Look at this boyo! Background detail, look at that. Oh, I just realized something. Wait. We have to go over this a little bit better. I didn't realize that if you're noticing, some of the background is actually popping through. Normally I don't mind, but that's a lot coming through. Ooh, yeah, look at this. And then you know what I want to do here too? There's also like some bleed. Look at him! Dude, this is probably one of my best street sketches yet. I'm getting better with the spray, the airbrush. The airbrush effect. Alright, so let me looky really quickly. So give me un momento. Okay, okay, perfect. Yeah, so all we need to do now is, well, So let's mosey this YCH color over. And then let's crop. Oh, well, hang on. Let me move my signature over a little bit. There we go. Yeah, I think we're good. We'll shut off the background detail for now. Actually, you know what? Give me a sec. I just noticed a blotch that I didn't even work on. So this is what a street sketch looks like. Just so that you guys are aware. And that is what's being raffled off tonight. Yeah, I would say this is definitely my best street sketch yet. Oh, hang on. Whoa, wait. We need the background detail. So I want to move it in just a little bit. All right, cool. Let me file save. Let me remove all the background detail. So we'll do save as. PNG. And then we'll put this back on, this back on, this back on, and then we will save this as the street sketch. Woo! Alright, then we'll hit save. Let's go! Jen, hello. How are you doing? It looks fantastic. And Calzone, the background, doesn't it remind you of that like 90s paper cup design where it's like the cyan blue and whatnot? There we go. There's my pobs. Yeah, I wanted to evoke that like 90s look a little bit, and that's why you have the gray and the blue squiggle in the background. I would sip the neon blue color. Alright. So there's Ro the wolf. Oof. Okay. Very 90 cup fight. Yes! Yes, Calzone. That's exactly what I was going for. Alright. Well, Ro, if you're watching the VOD or if you're lurking, I hope you enjoy your street sketch. Love doing these. And it's so much... I can't believe I didn't do this in the first place. But hey, that's the beauty of evolution. Cause literally, you guys want to know what the raffle used to be? This is what the raffle used to be. That's what the raffle used to be. Literally a sketch on like newsprint background, and I'm like, I could spruce this up. So I decided to add the spray effect. And now you get this. Oh no, Miyako, no, because I knew Ro was gonna be busy tonight. He said he would try to make it, but he was probably gonna be busy. So he knows it's happening, for sure. But yes, so. Zen has never made me my 1 minute stick figure. Pat, I don't want to do a 1 minute stick figure. I want to flesh it out. Linework sketches are pretty pog, but I love the direction you took on these. Right, Calzone, and it harkens back to my childhood. Ow, being cheesed. I'm being cheesed. Would be so hype. Oh man. Alright, so that's that. So let's do this, guys. 10 minutes from now, roughly 10 minutes. Miss what I said? I will scroll back up. 10 minutes from now, we will draw the winner of the sketch, the March Street sketch. Just being a good mod and asking if they need help. Oh yeah. Which I thank you, Bianco. Actually, why don't we get a YouTube thumbnail of this? You guys down for that? Let's see here. I think that's gonna be a good one. Okay, dude, we got some good thumbnails tonight. Let's check these out. So this is our first one we did. I think this one looks pretty good. I like the intro to the sketch. Then we got this one where it's like completely done, and then this one we just took. Send smirk grinning. What in the second one? Yeah. Well, on the first thumbnail? Oh yeah, the first thumbnail. Yeah, I love our little generator. It's so great. Okay. So, let's do this. While we wait for another 5 minutes or so. Shinobi, you're not a Pikachu! If those break, you're gonna get electrocuted. Do I have to bap you? I've got my bapper ready. I'm like that unamused cat. Like bapping. Let's see here. Oh, right. Okay, so 5 minutes. Roughly about 5 minutes. We're gonna draw the raffle winner. Exclamation mark raffle in the chat if you want to get your name in. We are raffling off another one of these street sketches. Slushy, you want some sweet bean? Thank you for the redemption. So you guys want to see a little preview of what's to come, what new things are to come on this channel. While we wait for the final 5 minutes. So, as some of you guys have known for a little while now, I have been working very diligently on updating our raid alerts. Not raid alerts, alerts. My brain instinctively just puts the prefix raid in front of every alert. So, I've been hard at work. Creating a new follow alert, a new subscriber alert, a new gift sub alert, a new host alert, a new story mode raid alert, a new biddy alert, and a new tip alert. And so it's 7 new alerts total. And I am very happy to tell you guys that all the animation is done. I finished the animation 2 days ago, and I exported all of it out, so they're ready to go. They just need to be hooked up into OBS, and with a little bit of Sammy shenanigans, they should be ready fairly soon. I don't know if I'm gonna be debuting them tomorrow. I think the debut is actually gonna happen Monday, if I had to take a wild guess. But who knows? Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'll get it done before tomorrow's stream. But I've been so excited about it. Run down! I wanted to give you guys at least a little preview of what's to come. Now, I'm not going to show you anything animated. I'm just going to show you the concept that I blocked out for what our new new alerts are going to, resemble. So, check this out. So this is kind of what, let me put like a color on the background so that we can actually see. We'll do 50% gray. So meet the shape of our new alerts. So I worked very, very diligently on these new banners. And I am very, very proud of how they turned out. So I've managed to animate these in wacky ways. I can't wait to show you guys. So yeah, this is just a little preview of what we can expect our new alert system to look like. So I'm so excited. So I will be continuing to work on these probably a little bit tomorrow before stream. I have them. Oh, ad break. Oh, worst timing for that. I actually have them in OBS. I need to hook them up to certain things. Which shouldn't take long at all, but it's the Sammy stuff that's really the important thing, and that's where most of my time is going to be spent, is hooking it up to Sammy, so that everything plays nice and smoothly. But yeah, so I'm super excited. Anyways. If I don't stop talking about it now, then I will just wind up showing you guys an animated one. Gareth, hi, welcome on in. Is nobody getting any food ads? Oh, this is the Witch Queen sound effect or soundtrack. Gareth, actually, perfect timing. If you're not in ad jail, we are doing an art raffle giveaway tonight. Exclamation mark raffle to get yourself in. If you're wondering what we're giving away, this is what we're giving away, a street sketch. So we did a street sketch tonight. We're raffling off another street sketch. So if you guys want a chance at me drawing your Sona in this cool street, like 90s street, like airbrush kind of effect, exclamation mark raffle. Oh, I know this song. This is one of Wolf's favorite songs. If only Wolf was here. Alright, I'm going to give it another 3 minutes, guys. Another 3 minutes, and then we got to wrap this puppy up. It is already almost 11 p.m. I definitely need to wrap this up before 11. We'll see if I can do that, because you know how my long-winded goodbyes are. Bengali, hello. How are you doing? Yes, get your name into the raffle now. Exclamation mark raffle. Ruffle. Ruffles and lays. Yeah, I'll be sending this care package out to Ro tomorrow probably. If I remember. I hope I remember. I should remember. I'm going to be hooking up my animations tomorrow morning before I go into work, so... but yeah, so we'll give it one last minute. 1 minute. Pinky promise. Where's my pinky? There we go. 1 minute to win it. Oh, look at even the hot tub like grew with me. Do it now. Do it now. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I could tell my voice is starting to give out a little bit too. I've been doing a lot of talking tonight. Didn't show up on my list. Of course, I see you live right now as you're wrapping up. Oh no, Bengali, I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't know why. Well, Bengali, do you have the one surefire way? One surefire way, and this goes for everybody. One surefire way to know when I'm live is if you go to the Discord server. You go to the Discord server and you go to reaction roles. Towards the bottom of the list in reaction roles, there is a notifier that you can click on, and it'll give you access to a special channel that's called Is Send Live, and it adds everyone. So if you have the role, you see the channel, and then you'll see the add everyone whenever I go live. But if you don't want the add everyone whenever I go live, that's totally fine. You could just, if you already have the notifier, you just click the notifier again in reaction roles, and it'll take you off the list. Did you take your pills? Yeah, I took my pills earlier. But yeah, that's a surefire way to know when I'm live. Cause see, with me and my server, I don't like adding everyone a lot. So generally, if there's an at everyone in the Discord, it's either something's on fire and I need immediate attention drawn to it in that very moment, or something like major has happened, like a major update or something like that is just so mind-blowing, or a go live message. I was waiting for the second sneeze, but it never came. But sorry about that. I quickly muted the sneeze. Yeah, cause I feel like with a lot of Discord servers, the add everyone is overutilized. So much so that like nobody really pays attention to it anymore, and oftentimes those Discord servers get muted by users. So that's why whenever I go live and I add everybody, I make sure that it is in that special channel, that only those with the role can see it. So if you don't have the role, you don't see the channel, and therefore you don't get pinged by add everyone. Oh, it's been over a minute. Yes, it's been over a minute. This is true. Okay. I think it's straight up winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. All right, let's type it up. Winner. All right. So the winner of the March Street Sketch raffle is, we'll draw in 3, 2, 1. Wha-bam! Drac, congratulations on winning the Street Sketch. Let me put your name down on the list. Dracaniron. I probably butchered that last part. Dark. Wait. Okay, I misspelled it. Cool. I know what I'm doing. Dracaniron. Drac, congratulations. Drac is probably asleep, which is fine. I will hunt him down later. Let me see here. Drac, you are lurking. Excellent. Drac, is your name the same on Discord? And congratulations on winning. Very awesome. No. Okay, so Drac, could you do me a favor? When you get the chance, it doesn't have to be tonight, but when you get the chance, either tonight or tomorrow or maybe the next day, if you could just send me a DM on Discord of the Sona that I will be drawing for your street sketch. Oh, it is. Okay, cool. I will attempt to find you really quickly. I'm gonna assume this is... yeah, okay, we have DM'd each other. Okay, perfect. So I'm just gonna say, when you get the chance, could you send me a ref sheet or image of the Sona I will be drawing for your March street sketch. Yeah, and if this goes for everybody as like a general PSA, if you win one of my raffles, but you're like, I really want Sen to draw like my friend Sona so I can gift that as a gift to my friend, that's absolutely fine by me, by the way. Because I've had so many people in the past be like, can I do this? Would that be okay? I'm like, of course, it's your victory. Like, you do what you want with it. But Drac, congratulations again. And yeah, I think that's gonna be starting to wrap up for the night. We went through the con stories. And the art, let me minimize this here. Let me save it actually, minimize so we can see row. And that is my voice telling me that I need to go to bed. But yeah, guys, thank you guys for being here. I know we're not wrapping up right now, but I just want to thank everybody. Because it has been about a week and a half since I've streamed last. I was so excited to be back. Big things on the horizon, starting with our new alert system. So here's how this is gonna go. So my plan is to install the new alert system and get that all up and running. Our next big play is to implement the new title system, which will give us all different titles for our rank in the Brushtail Brigade. That title system is going to come equipped with a brand new celebratory animation, and that's all I'm going to say about it. So that's our next big project here. After the alert system is put in place. And yeah, that's also for the Raid Pantheon. Are you ready for the first time contest Riven has ever occurred by modifier? Oh, that's right, Drac. Because there was no such thing as contest mode back when Last Wish dropped. That's gonna be wild. But with that being said, let's go find a raid target. Let's see who's streaming tonight. Ooh. You know what? I don't think we've raided Cody Yodi in a while. Dude, let's do something wildly different. Let's go right over to our buddy Cody Yodi. Usually he's not on when I'm done streaming, so this is kind of cool. So raid target gonna be Cody Yodi. Cody Yodi is typically a Destiny 2 streamer, but he is currently playing Dragon's Dogma 2. Did I spell Cody's name right? Cody Yodi. Yeah. Okay, perfect. Oh, nice snapshot. All right, yeah, again, everybody, thank you guys for being here. We're gonna type up a raid message. Let's see here. I'm being thrown in the Shadow Realm. Let's see here. Raid message. Spray painted a white wolf will be our raid message. Spray painted a white wolf. So guys, if you have our emotes, feel free to use the top one. If you don't have our emotes, feel free to use the global emotes down below. Or if you have emotes all your own, feel free to use those. But yeah, that'll be our raid message of the evening. Let's go invade this Yodi named Cody. Alright guys, I will be back this way tomorrow for Final Fantasy VII Intermission. It is a first playthrough of Intermission. I have never played Intermission. We just got introduced to Fort Condor. We're probably going to be playing a lot of Fort Condor tomorrow. And we're going to see where Yuffie's story takes us. So if you're a fan of Final Fantasy VII, I will see you tomorrow. Everybody have a safe and fun Pizza Friday. And I will catch you guys in just under 24 hours. Until then, guys, take care, sleep well, goodbye, love you guys. I'm going to bed.